Jeff Christopher Russo in New York. How are you today?
Hey, good. How you guys doing?
We're doing well, Jeff. Just me today. My partner Mike is on vacation, so we could talk about this great tribute to your father, who I believe was married for over 50 years, ran a family, and had a great career, married for over 50 years, correct?
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, he sure did.
Listen, growing up with a movie star, as you did, tell me what it's like for him to stay grounded as a big star. Tell me how he plays parent, husband in that scenario. Go ahead.
Well, people often ask me what was it like growing up in the fast Hollywood scene, and it really wasn't that kind of scene for me. My dad was very much of a sort of a homebody, and his family came first. And my brother Bo and I have sort of taken our cues from him, and we kind of run our lives the same way.
How did he get himself? I mean, does he have a big moment? I know you go back to 1931 or two of his movies. We all know the TV series, High Noon and Rainmaker. Yeah. I mean, we all know the great films he did. Tremendous character actor. Did he used to tell you a breakthrough moment for him as far as Hollywood is concerned?
Well, Sea Hunt was certainly a big career jump for him. He was all of a sudden in everybody's living room there with Sea Hunt, and people for a long time thought that he was actually a skin diver.
Oh, really?
And they thought they found some skin diver and gave him a couple acting lessons, and he pulled that character off so well. It was kind of unfortunate in one respect, because for a long time he was only offered skin diving parts, roles for skin divers.
And two, when you think about it there, Jeff, is the fact that he had a good career in Hollywood, and then he goes to television. That is a major adjustment for any kind of actor, correct?
Oh, I'll say, but he was such a varied and experienced actor in so many different genres. A lot of people don't know that he replaced Richard Kiley in Man of La Mancha on Broadway.
Oh, he did? I didn't know that. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We all know that the great actors like to do their trade, ply their trade occasionally on Broadway. So Lloyd was that kind of guy occasionally as well?
Oh, well, he was a stage actor, first. That's where he came from. Doing movies and stuff, I remember he would always do his own makeup. That comes from being in the theater.
Right, and then Sea Hunt for all those years, and the movies he did later on with the Airplane and everything else. So he made the transition back to the theater after Sea Hunt was over, correct?
That he sure did. As a matter of fact, Betsy Palmer is going to be there, and I think she was in Cactus Flower with my father on Broadway.
Okay. Does he have a role in film that meant more to him than any other?
In movies, guys, he, High Noon was, up there. Working with Cooper was such a great, great joy for him. I hope that the movies that I did with him would be on that list. Tucker and Blown Away. I had a great time working with him, and also he worked with Bo in several movies, too.
All right, High Noon, interesting. Big star Cooper. I mean, was that one of the movies that, if you saw late night on, Turner Classic Movie, he'd make sure he round the family up to watch his role in High Noon, something like that?
Oh, absolutely, especially that big fight he had with
great
Cooper
fight.
Under all those horses and everything.
Great fight. Great fight. Now, how about you? Was it a given, Jeff, that you were going to get into Hollywood growing up as a kid? I mean, did you just sense that you were going to follow your father's footsteps?
Oh, yeah. I mean, before I even had any sense at all. I mean, I was carried on into the movies when I was a 6-month-old baby.
Oh, you were? Oh, no kidding.
I didn't have much say in it.
And then you were in Sea Hunt in a few episodes, too, were you?
Oh, yeah. And then it was always, it was like going to work with Dad. He would say, hey, got a good part, in this Sea Hunt. Do you want to come? And I said, no. And he said, hey, you get out of school. Come on.
So you went.
So I went, and we had a ball. It was great to be able to play on that level with your dad.
And how about working with him, Jeff? I mean, did he treat you as an equal? Did he treat you as father for son? I mean, when you did a few movies with him, how was it working with your dad in a certain spot like Tucker, as you mentioned, in the early 70s? Go ahead.
Oh, it was just wonderful. He taught my brother and myself all the basics. So to work with him as an adult, it was really wonderful. wonderful. There's a certain aspect of play, acting. It's a lot like when you were a kid, playing pretend. It's just sort of an advanced version of that, and to be able to do that with your dad and have that excitement and fun together was really, really, meant so much to both of us.
Did he critique your films? I mean, I remember the first one I ever saw you in was that Thunderbolt and Lightfoot with Eastwood when you die at the end. That was you die in a car, you just close your eyes and you're dead. That was a great movie. Did your dad critique your work or he leave you alone?
He always critiqued my work and always gave me good marks for my acting. He didn't always love my choices, Both of my parents like it when I play, doctors and lawyers and presidents.
They don't like the
underbelly too much.
Yeah, you were great chasing Rachel Ward all around Mexico in Against All Odds with Phil Collins. Richard Widmark in that movie. You were great in that. Widmark's an old great actor as well. How about working with Widmark? How about your father watching Against All Odds there? And you and Alex Karras in Mexico. How about that?
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun. He liked that movie. I got, that's a big sport movie. I got to hang out with with Chandler, the wide receiver there.
Wes Chandler in that movie?
No, not Wes.
Don Chandler. No, Bobby Chandler. Chandler.
Yeah, Bobby Chandler, right? And he gave me a lot of pointers. And Alex Karras, who was a great football player, we worked together in that.